Hello and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thanks for being here. Middle of the week already, can you believe it? It is Wednesday, it is the 8th of July and here we are back for another fun day. It is a warm one today, let me just tell you. There is, well, a little mini heat wave here in the UK. Thankfully up north we don't get it as warm as everybody else. Is it 27, is it? Down south, it's about 30 odd degrees, 32, 33 degrees, something like that. So yeah, it's a warm one. Thankfully, we've got all the high-tech air conditioning you could possibly want in here. We've got 2 fans. It's fine, it's fine. I was actually gonna wear my shorts today as well. However, I did realise that one of the latest shows has me in full shot. So I thought it might be a bit weird if I was doing a show with me legs out. Yeah, not crafty deal reveal, crafty leg reveal. Yeah. So it's you'll be happy to know. You'll be happy to know that I've got my trousers on. There's the sentence I never thought I'd say on Crafters TV. Yeah, he's got his trousers on, so he's doing well. It's a good start of the day. It's a great start of the day when you remember your trousers. So yeah, that's super exciting. I must just tell you as well that I am pleased to be here in one piece this morning because as a lot of you will know, yesterday I went off and I took my son driving for the very first time. He's 18 now, but it's taken him a year to get his provisional driving license because he was happy on the bus. He was happy on the bus apparently. But what makes me laugh is him getting his provisional license has coincided with me getting a new car. So I was quite happy to take him out in the old banger that I had before, and now I've got a nice new, clean, modern, fresh car. And all of a sudden, he's decided he wants to learn to drive. And of course, it's not my wife who's going to be doing the practice with him. It's going to be this guy. So we went out last night. We went to a brilliant car park just outside. We were in the Crafters TV car park driving around. And I tell you what, he did very well. I was really excited for him because he was very, very nervous, bless him. It's a nerve-wracking thing, isn't it? Driving a car for the first time, and it's a manual as well rather than automatic. So we had to do all of the gear changes, but I remained very calm. I kept my voice very, very quiet. I filmed some bits I showed producer Johnny the video this morning. I filmed a video for Laura, and in the last video, he got like a little bit confident because we've been driving and practicing for about 30, 40 minutes, and he was driving down this car park. I was like, you might want to slow down a bit, buddy. Remember, you've got your brake pedal there. Take your foot off the accelerator. Going around this lamppost in my new car. I was like, oh, don't scratch the car, George! But it was fun. He got into 3rd gear as well, which I thought was an achievement. In the car park, 3rd gear. He's like boy racer. But yes, from being very timid, very shy, and very worried, yeah, I think he's very excited now, and he did well. And thankfully, as I say, I survived it all, and I'm in one piece. So here we are for the start of a fantastic day. It's the Big Breakfast Show right now where we give you all of the deals, we give you all of the heads up as to what is to come through the day. Crafters Connect is up next at 12 and the fish is in the house. Woo, 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 woo. She is in to take you through a few deals and also show you through demos. I'm really excited to say and spread the word at 1 o'clock. We have a rerun, right? And it is the Creative Challenge. And if you're thinking, oh, Creative Challenge, oh, that's not a bad show. It's not a bad show. I quite like that one. It's the Creative Challenge. It's the one. It's the one that everybody's asked for. Spread the word. Finally, the rerun, the repeat of Sheila's Wagon. Yes, the show that has gone down in the annals of time. The stuff of legends. One of the very best demos we've ever seen, where Sheila created a wagon out of the fruit treat boxes. Now, those will be available individually in the US. Just to say, when you watch that show at 1, the prices will be different compared to what the prices will be on the website. So if you watch that show and you go, oh my God, goodness, this is amazing, which you will, the deal is still available for you in the US. One of the best shows I think we've ever done here. Incredible. That's coming up at 1. 2 o'clock this afternoon is a masterclass where things are going to be exploding. Apparently. Boxes, exploding boxes. That's what we're going to be doing a little bit later on. I love an exploding box. I feel like we've not done an exploding box demo in absolutely ages, so that's going to be a little bit exciting later on at 2 o'clock. We've got another rerun for you at 3, which is Little Old Me and Thee for the pick of the week at 3. Pick of the week is the Gemini 2 this week, actually. So that's a show that we did on Monday. What's quite nice about the show, actually, is I take you through a few of the bonus buy bundles that you can get. They're obviously still available, right? Yeah. So you can buy your machine, the Gemini 2, and then you can choose which bonus buy bundle you have to go in your basket alongside your G2. I take you through quite a few of those, but there are things like paper deals, tool deals, product deals, already heavily discounted, but then you can pop it into your basket with your G2 or Junior, I must add, and then you get an extra discount. All of that, of course, part of our summer sale, which is on the website right now. Shop the summer sale, and if you want to see what we've got on the shows, just look for today's offers, and you'll see all the deals right there. Also in that show, I give you a little bit of a 15-20 minute run around of the GT, which was quite fun. Following that show at 3, at 4, it is Deal Reveal. Yes, it is back. The show where you get to choose the deal, and then producer Johnny rings up and gives us the price. Yes, there are 24 numbered boxes. In each of those boxes, there is a deal. Will you find the best deals on the show? We start the show, you choose a number between 1 and 24. Jan or whoever's on the socials will pick one of those numbers out. I'll reveal the deal. The phone will ring. Producer Johnny will give me the price. I'll tell you the price, and then you'll have 2 minutes to jump in and get it into your basket, and then we'll move on to the next one. I think we did 10 deals on the last show. Might have been a little bit more. And we found most of the best deals. I think we left one on the shelf. There was an 80% deal, which we didn't get round to. Hopefully, you will be taking part in our most interactive show and be choosing wisely at 4. And then at 5 o'clock tonight, we have got a fantastic craft along as well to end your day in leisurely style. So that should be a lot of fun. A little bit of everything today. Got some demos, education, got some slow paced, got some fast paced, got some sales, got some deals. Going to be amazing. We have got the marvellous Caitlin on the show for this one. Let's give her a little bit of a little wave. Hang on, there we go. Boop. Alison Mason says, good morning, everyone. That fly's here again. Good morning. Did you see that? Fly across my face. Yeah. Keena is in saying good morning. Good morning. Michael Adams on YouTube. Good morning, Ben. I've sent in pics from the Yorkshire Wildlife Park. Whoa, we'll have a look at those. By the way, did everybody enjoy yesterday's Through the Bedroom Keyhole? With Debbie. If you didn't see that, I feel like that's one we definitely need to replay at points. We've got a keyhole in this show, have we not? Yes, I think it's Deanna. We're going to be looking at her craft room. Deanna Cole, we're going into your craft room a little bit later on. Not your bedroom, your craft room. Keena says, I wouldn't teach my 2 either. Oh, with the driving. Yeah, you have to let me know in the comments. Did you teach your kids to drive? Or did you leave it to your partner? How was the whole thing when you learned to drive? I did a crash course when I learned to drive. I didn't crash, but I couldn't drive on the Monday, passed on the Friday, 4 hours a day for a week. And it was back in the day before you had to do the theory test, when they'd just literally get like a little flip chart out at the end of the driving test and go, what does that sign mean? What does that sign mean? Okay, you've passed. It was so much easier. Diana Green is in saying, good morning all. It's 32 degrees down on the south coast. Far too hot for me, so I'm staying in with CTV. Far too hot for me, so I'm staying in with CTV. It is actually National Freezer Pop Day today as well. So if you fancy having a little freezer pop, what flavour are you going for? Pat's in. Pat Demarest, good morning. Hello to Karen Bernhardt in Virginia. Hello. Yvonne J. Gordon says, good morning, Ben. I hope you're well. Yvonne, thank you. I'm pretty good, actually. I am pretty good. I'm feeling pretty good. I hope you're well, too. And Little Bear says, hi, everyone. Looking forward to all the shows today, especially opening the boxes. Yes, a lemonade freeze pop would be very nice. Or a cola one. A nice one as well. Right, I'm going to go over there because I need to show you some deals. To get over there, I need to show you a video. This video is our weekly deal, and it is a big old deal, is this, with a 55% saving. Here he is, voiceover guy with all the details.
This week's weekly deal is the DL Aperture Die Collection. This collection of dies features circles, squares, octagons and hearts and is perfect for all sorts of papercraft projects. And for this week only, you can grab the set with an over 50% saving. The weekly deal on Crafters TV.
Welcome back. There you go. Fantastic weekly deal. I will take you through that in more detail just now. Keep the comments coming through. I know I've asked you for lots already this morning. Pauline Hassel has just joined us as well in Cheshire. And legend Laurie Barnett says, good morning from Gilbert, Arizona. Gilbert! I remember when one of the first times you, I don't know why I said it like that. I remember one of the first times, no word of a lie, and I don't know if Laurie remembers, when Laurie's name came through on the socials, I was asking whether or not it was pronounced Gilbert. Do you remember? Is it like posh? Is it Gilbert? No, it's Gilbert. Gilbert, because that's where Leanne lives, isn't it? Witten Gilbert. But doesn't she call it Witten Gilbert? Right. It's what? Harrogate. That's where, yeah. Debbie was talking about Harrogate and Arrogate. Where? Harrogate. Yeah, it is. Harrogate is quite a posh place. It's got that posh tea rooms in it, hasn't it, Harrogate? But obviously the locals call it Arrogate. Alex says, good morning, Ben and all. I've just walked to and back from the doctor's for a blood test. Far too hot for being outside. Yeah, if you can stay in today. I went into my local spa shop because I was lazy again. Didn't make any lunch, so I went to my spa shop. It was so cool in there. And I was having a chat with the lady at the drinks counter going, oh, I could stay in here all day. I should have done the show live from my spa shop, shouldn't I? That's what I should have done. That's what I should have done. The weekly deal that you've just seen is on the screen now. I mean, what a price this is. $21.59 is the platinum price on this. That is a 55% saving. Then you're saving on top of that as well, wherever you are within the club. So if you're a platinum member, it's a huge discount today. $25.59 if you're in the US and a platinum member. These are the dies that you get, 5 in each of the sets, right? So you get the main aperture die itself, which will cut you whatever the shape might be. So in this case, the heart. You get a die to be able to cut that out. So you can cut into your card, you can cut it out as a panel, and then you get 1, 2, 3 little dies that go within the actual aperture cut, so you can have your hearts protruding out. You know, you might want to pop little sentiments on there, you might want to pop little photos on there, you might just want to use those individual, separate to the set that you've got here. It's entirely up to you. Create shakers with these, you know, create little home decor pieces. I love like the home decor things that are like sort of live, love, laugh, that kind of thing. You can do with these really, really easily. And aside from the heart, all of the other shapes that you've got in here, you can pretty much use either on the portrait or the landscape, although having said that, you can have these that way if you want. Could be a butterfly, could be a bird. Is it a bird? Is it a butterfly? No, it's a sideways heart. And then you can also have them that way as well. I'll leave it up to your imagination as to what that might be. Then you've got your circles. Again, I really love this project that Sheila did. This was back on the 19th of February. Feels like it was yesterday. But look at that. It's a really cool, like, traffic light card. Really cool. This one doesn't open up, but you could actually just leave that portion open there, slide in the chocolate bar, slide in the gift. whatever it might be. This is actually very nice indeed. I've got my eye on this for when George does pass his test. This one might suddenly disappear. Just disappear out of the box there. George, look what I made you. Congratulations, buddy, for passing your test. Yeah, Johnny's just said I can do that as long as the DL Aperture dies sell out. So you need to buy some for me, please, so I can have this card to give to George. There's only 70 left in the US, so you know what to do. Buy 1 or 2. You've also got the squares, and this is really nice actually because you're obviously looking at these and going, well, hang on a minute, great for making me DL cards. Size of the dies are about 3.7 by 8 inches. So if you're like me, every time you use this, you go, DL card, DL card, DL card, DL card. You don't make any other cards because you get stuck in the rut, and because it's like, you know, DL, it says DL on the actual box you get it in. But no, look, of course, you can add these to your bigger cards as well, your smaller cards. Just cut it 3 times through, and then you've got that beautiful design on an 8x8 card. And then you've also got your octagons there as well. And these are super cool. I love the projects that have been done with this. So the octagons here, Carol Lorriman, creating a really lovely project. I think that is with either the, oh, that's the Flora and Fauna, the papers, and then the bees, potentially from the Beautiful collection. And then this one here is a really cool example of what you can do. That one has been created by Lisa West, and I love the fact that she's obviously used the dice to cut the aperture into the card. Again, bigger size card than potentially you would normally think about using. And then she's cut lots of different coloured papers with the octagons to create that really cool, almost like patchwork design. A lot of fun, and for that price, I think it needs to go into your basket. If you're in the US, as I say, 70 left of these, so let's get them gone, if we can, and then I can steal the card to give to George. So if you can do that, we can sell out 70 in this show, that would be marvellous. Hello to Laurie, who says it's oh my goodness, 112 degrees in Arizona today. That is the expected high. What is that in our money, please? 112 F in C. That's got to be 40 odd, isn't it? It's got to be over 40. 112. Donny's just working it out. He's 44 degrees. When we went to Turkey, was that last year? No, year before last. That was 44, 45 most days. Yes, you could literally take an egg, crack it on producer Johnny's head, and it would fry. Yeah, that's how hot that is. I mean, I say try and stay cool, Laurie, but I don't know how you do that. I mean, thankfully, you've got air conditioning, I'm guessing. Yvonne says, I learned to drive 31 years ago with an instructor. I was so bad, I had a full hour, about 5 lessons in, how to steer, lol. Needless to say, it worked and I passed first time. That was what, you know what, last night with George, that was one of his biggest things. I thought his biggest thing would be like the clutch control is always very difficult, isn't it? Getting that smooth transition, you know, clutch up, accelerator down. And he mastered that quite quickly. His whole thing was like taking his eyes off the road and like looking down when he changed gear. And then like steering. He got into this like sort of like frozen position and he was like, how do I steer? And I was like, what do you mean, how do you steer? Like, what do I do? And I was like, well, you just, just turn the wheel. If you want to go that way, you turn it that way. If you want to go that way, you turn it that way. And he's like, well, how far do I have to turn it? Do I have to turn it all the way round? And so I had to then get in and show him. I was like, no, if you turn it all the way round, look, yeah, not like a forklift truck. I said, it's just a little movement like this. I said, just have a little go. And then eventually he got it in his mind. He was like, oh yeah. And then he was like sailing around the car park. He was absolutely brilliant. He was absolutely brilliant. Lynn Gear, hello from Lake Placid in Florida. Hello, Lake Placid. Yeah, crocs there, isn't there? Or is it alligators? Is it, what was the film? Was it a big croc? Yeah. Was Ice Cube in that? I think he was, wasn't he? Oh, was that Anaconda, was it? Julie Thorpe joined, just saying, hi, Ben and the wonderful crew. Hello. And Deanna Cole says, we lived in Florida at the time. My oldest son wanted to drive. I could not handle it. I told him I would help pay for the driving lessons, lol. Deanna, in case you missed at the start, we've got your Through the Crafty Keyhole coming up in just a bit. And Alex says, I don't have the patience to teach anyone to drive. 2 of my 3 girls can drive, and they both had driving instructors. My dad was a driving instructor, but passed away before my girls were born. Mary Shaw joins us also this morning in Florida. I mean, I'm not going to teach him all the way to his lessons. My idea, obviously, was just to give him a few lessons to get him comfortable and then hand him over to a driving instructor. I mean, I'm not doing all of the other bits like emergency stops and reverse round the corner and parallel parks and three-point turns. No, thank you very much indeed. I just wanted to show him the basics and I'll palm him off, you see. That's what we're going to do. Right. Customizable dresses. You'll know as part of our summer sale, we are doing a star buy each and every day, 24 hours only. And today's star buy deal with a 20% saving is the customizable dresses and wardrobe metal die set. For those of you that came to Crafterscompanion, thank you. I've just heard the DL apertures are going. Right. I need 66 more people to shop and then I can have that card. We've sold 4. In the first 5 minutes of showing that. Well done, everybody. I joke around, right? Because I mean, I'm not joking about wanting the card. I'm serious about that. I'm joking, saying just buy. But I genuinely think if you haven't got those, you're going to have a lot of fun with them, and they'll be so super useful for you. 55% off, can't go wrong. This is another great deal, as I say, 20% off here as our star buy for the day. It's all part of our summer sale, which is launched on the website. Check there, actually, because Rosalind messaged yesterday and she was like, oh, there's loads of new stuff's arrived on the summer sale. So I can't keep you up to date with everything here. I can try and keep you up to date with most things, but I'm not all over the website, every single deal that goes on there. So do keep checking back. I know that when we do sales here, we do add new things all the time. So keep checking back. And if you do spot something new, if you do spot an absolute ripper of a deal, then let me know so I can tell everyone about it. This, though, is celebrating the summer sale, 20% off. If you came to Crafterscompanion, you will have crafted with it because it was one of Debbie's projects. We came to the UK one. We all did it together as the last project of the second day. This was, again, the green group that I had where we all ended up singing David Essex whilst making really cute little wardrobe card. And what's so lovely about this is that you can, of course, create your full-on 3D wardrobes and then have the little dresses. I don't know why I'm speaking in broken sentences, but look, you can see inside you've got the dresses hanging from the rail. How cute is that? So you can make a full-on 3D wardrobe, maybe if you've got dolls' houses. There was a lovely lady at the Crafterscompanion UK who's showing me pictures of the dolls' houses that she makes with her husband. This would be a really cute thing to have. Maybe, again, if you've got, kids who have dolls and they love to play with those and they've got, sort of the shoes and the dresses and all those things, they want to have a little wardrobe you could make for them. You can make a 3D wardrobe, as you're seeing here. But also, of course, you can equally just use these as 2D toppers for your projects as well, because this is the die for the wardrobe front. So you could have this one cut into the front of your cardstock and then just have your little dresses and shoes and that kind of stuff inside. The project that we made at the Crafterscompanion was a 2D project, if you remember. And then we just cut out the dresses and the shoes and then the bags here as well and pop those inside the wardrobe. So you've got choice. There's the back of the wardrobe, there's the side of the wardrobe, so it makes it nice and easy for you to go 3D if you want or go 2D. It's entirely up to you. And then here you've got all of your different tops, you've got your vests, you've got skirts and dresses and hats and hangers and bows and shoes and bags. You've got your different kind of skirts in there as well, so you can really go to town with this and have a lot of fun. There's 34 dies you're going to be getting in total within the set. Comes to you like so, and there's a few ideas as well in there as far as creating the different dresses. Like I said, you'll find out how to create these looks. There's also your instruction sheet in there as well, with the dies all numbered off, so it makes it nice and easy to keep track of all of the dies within the set. $28.77 is your price on that. If you're in the US, that is a 20% deal star buy for today. So do make sure that you jump in and grab it. Hello to Kathy Leah, who joined us in Central Illinois. Hello, Kathy. And hi to Linda Borchert, who says, I learned to drive when I was 40. I passed my test first time. My kids said I will not pass. And you did. I love that. So I passed first time. What did you pass first time, Johnny? Oh, second time. Oh dear. You got what? Oh dear! On his first one, he got cut up on a roundabout. Apparently, went on a roundabout. Someone flew round, cut him up, and then he got failed. Well, that's not very good, is it? That's not good at all. Second time though, he was there. My Laura passed third time. We were talking about that last night, because obviously when George was asking about it, I was like, oh yeah, well, I passed first time in a week with only 2 minor faults. Laura, third time. Hers is similar to that. I think the second time she failed, she was cut up by a lorry coming out of the test centre, of all places. So she was saying, like, she literally drove out the test centre, lorry sped past, she didn't see it in time, like, I had to slam the brakes on, and then the examiner sort of looked at her, and she's gone, well, I failed already. But she went out, did the test, and the examiner said at the end, apart from the start of the test, everything was perfect. You failed. Cardstock. Smooth white cardstock. Smooth and white. It is the 12 by 12 version of our cardstock. I mean, not much to look at, I'll give you that. Oh, that's a bit boring, isn't it? It is boring to look at, but it is bread and butter when it comes to your craft room, and nice to have the larger size as well. 250 GSM is our cardstock, so, you know, construction weight cardstock, and of course, depending on what size you work with, you can obviously slice this down, cut this down to the size that you need, use it for all things, you know, use it for your card blanks, you can use this for your construction. Nice that you have got the larger 12 by 12 size here as well, so if you do like to create bigger construction pieces, you've got the opportunity to do that. It's a really good kind of like multi-purpose cardstock as well, this. So, you know, if you're short of your other types of cardstock and, you know, you need to step in as far as a bit of watercolouring is concerned or a little bit of alcohol colouring is concerned, you know, this is a perfect sort of middle ground for you. But like I say, 250 GSM. Let's have a listen and just double check. Let me have a look right there. Yeah, 250. It's a talent I've developed over the years. It's like when I weigh stuff with my hands. Yeah, 250. So yeah, stock up on this. It's $13.56. Grab as much of it as you think you might need and more. I just feel like when there's sales on, like, you know, you're going to be looking for those ranges. You're going to be looking for those collections at knockdown prices. But it is also a great time for you to be able to pick up the crafty kind of accessories, the bits and pieces that you don't want to run out of. You know, obviously you think about things like your glues, you think about things like your tape pens, and then you think about your cardstock as well. So your kind of essentials, white cardstock, your black cardstock, craft card. What a great opportunity to stock up and get this into your basket with all of the other kind of, like, you know, fun sort of sexy crafting stuff that you want to jump in and grab. Get the dull boring stuff that you need for every day as well, and then you are absolutely sorted. Hello to Comrade Cutter, who says hi. Hello. Hello also to Karen Bernhardt. Hello. Who says, I have to get the wardrobe set. Yes, grab the wardrobe set. It's only at that price today, 24 hours only. And by the way, those DL apertures are still continuing to fly. You've got until the end of the week to grab the DL apertures. 65 left, I think, now of those. Next, we had this on yesterday. It is the beautiful marble vellum. Now, this came to you as a launch last week, I think it was, where we brought it to you with the marble glitter cardstock. Absolutely beautiful stuff and a perfect pairing. But what we've also done, because we know, you know, a lot of people like to go individual. You might not want the glitter cardstock. You might just want the vellum. So we've separated these up. A lot of people, what they did do was get the showstopper. So you got the glitter and then you got the vellum, and then people bought extras as well. So if you're more of a vellum type of person, this is your opportunity to pick yours up. It's £13.59 or $19.96 if you're a platinum member, and it's gorgeous. If you have got the glitter, these designs match up perfectly with the designs that you've got in your glitter cardstock. It's stunning. It's a slight, it feels to me, I mean, I might be wrong, it feels like a slightly thicker vellum. So it's 150 GSM. It's a slightly thicker vellum, I feel, than what we normally do. And it smells gorgeous. And I joke about this. When you get this home, you will smell the quality, because I once remember, somebody told me, and it sticks in my mind, when you get more of like a smell coming from your paper pads, it's because there's more ink has been used. If more ink has been used, then of course it means it's better quality, it's higher quality. And that's what you've got with this. Smells beautiful, looks beautiful, feels beautiful, and you can see all the different designs in here and how you might be using them alongside all of your other collections as well. Take a look at this. I mean, beautiful colours and designs here. Use this as you would your papers. You know, a lot of people get confused with vellum and think, how am I going to use this? Use it as you would if you were using your papers in a collection. It works really nicely as well, I always think, vellum. If you're creating things like your boxes with apertures in, you know, you can piece the vellum over it to create a really fun look. You can use this, of course, as well by tearing into it and creating more of a distressed look. You know, if you want to create little kind of bands with this as well, cut into it and stick it around projects, it's beautiful. And if you've got it alongside the glitter cardstock, you know, you can piece that over the top, mix and match this up with the glitter cardstock because the colours in here work perfectly. It's a really lovely way as well to get these beautiful marbled backgrounds without any of the fuss and the faff. I know so many people love to create their own different ways to be able to do it. You know, things like the shaving foam technique that you see the guys do a lot, but this is a way to get that look, to get that feel without any of the fuss, the faff and the mess. You will get a complete pad, not one that's chewed a bit. 36 sheets in there you're going to get. There are 12 designs and you will get 3 sheets of each. Pat says, I passed second time my test. I was so nervous the first time. The instructor said, make a right-hand turn, and I put the windshield wipers on instead of the directional signal. I mean, that is easy to do once again as well, isn't it? That is easy to do. I just remember my test being quite short, actually. I think mine was just before lunchtime, and I say to this day that my examiner was just keen to get back to the test centre for his lunch. He was hungry. I went out for about 20 minutes, barely did anything like difficult, and yeah, came back. He asked me a couple of questions, and that was it. There you go, you passed. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Didn't do a hill start. I did a emergency stop. And then I did one, I think I just did a 3-point turn, no parallel park, no reverse around the corner. Yeah, had it absolutely easy. And where we used to learn, there was like a ring road, a pen in it was called, and there was loads of roundabouts. And I wasn't very confident about roundabouts. We didn't even go there. They were like, you always go to pen in on the test. And we never went there. So I just think like he was just like, oh yeah, you'll do, mate. It looks like you can drive. I'm off for my lunch. See you later. You've passed. Right, we are going to go through the crafty keyhole. Thank you so much to everybody who has been sending these in. We thoroughly enjoy having a bit of a nose and a snoop around your craft rooms. And today we go off to see Diana Cole's amazing craft room. So let's go through the crafty keyhole.
So this is my craft room. It's not the prettiest, it's not the neatest, it is definitely by far probably not the messiest, but it definitely is a mess. And I guess when you know and you see it's totally disorganized. Unfortunately, we have cookbooks back there with that, but that's where they were stored originally, and this is exactly how my room looks. Believe it or not, there's all this stuff here just floating about, roundabout, but I do know exactly where everything is. I have pretty much everything in storage. It's just that it's not quite where it should be. I even have that sitting on the floor. I can't even use it. And then this is where the printer is that I print. Good luck on that. And then this is where I actually do my crafting right here, which is pretty neat because I keep this place, this is the most organized place here. And then I have all of these buckets. The back one is just as full as that. I also have stuff under here too. So unfortunately, I don't have a lot of space, but I try to make do with what I have. There's my scrap rack and some pre-made boxes, and then there's stuff that this is my library that I have, and I've got more stuff right here. This is behind me. I'm working on things. I stick it back there, and then I organize it into the box that I'm working with, so all the scraps go there. But yeah, unfortunately, this is the room that I work in. It's chaos. It looks like chaos, but actually it's my organized chaos.
There you go, through the crafty keyhole. Feel free to send yours in if you haven't. I think we've got one for tomorrow, I seem to remember. We talked about it yesterday. Someone's is lined up. Oh, I know who it is. It's Kathy's. Kathy Green. We'll hopefully have yours ready for tomorrow. If not, we'll show it Friday. But if you have a craft room you would like to show us, we would love to see it. Send your videos in to studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk, or if it's too large to send in, what you can do is we transfer it, which a lot of people have done. People are like, you want commission for this company? No, I'm not. It's just a very handy free site. So you go to WeTransfer, you pop in our email address, you pop in your email address, and then you attach your video, and then you send it across to us. We get a link, we download it, and away we go. Oh, and we have got Kathy Green for tomorrow, which is marvellous. We're talking driving tests this morning as well. Paw Print says, I passed first time also. And Karen Bernhardt says, when I went to take my driver's test, there were 3 of us. The first girl hit a police car when she backed out of the parking space, so we didn't get to take our test. Oops. Did you mean there were 3 of you waiting? Like, so what? One was going to take the drive, and then you took over, and someone else did it. Was there three in the car, or were they waiting in the test centre? That's not good, is it? That's not good. You know you're off to a bad start to the day when you go and take your driving test, and you drive into a police car. Oops. Right. Life is sweet, is it not? Life is sweet when you're not backing into police cars. This is from our amazing collection that we launched a little while ago. We've got less than 60 of these remaining in both the UK and the US. This, by the way, I think will work really nicely with this. Yeah? See what I'm saying? This and this, this and this, and also this and your glitter card stock will work really nicely. Also work, this one, very, very nicely indeed, with that collection where you could make your own little ice cream sundae and your ice cream van. I think it was just called 3D Shaped. What was it called, that collection? The ice cream sundae, the treat boxes. Thank you, Johnny. Yeah, ice cream sundae, the ice cream van, and then the gumball machine. I think this would work really nicely because look, oosh, beautiful. Again, marbled finished papers. You've got that pearl design to these two, and it does look like a Raspberry Ripple. Raspberry Ripple, man, that sounded proper northern then, like. And then look here, beautiful, like ice cream drops there as well. Looks like the ice cream's melting down the side of the cone. You've got beautiful colours here. I mean, that is stunning. The kind of thing that potentially, if you're into your mixed media, you could do with your, your watercolours and glitter paste and all that kind of stuff. But the kind of thing that, it's nice to have in a pad, ready for you to take out and ready for you to use. You've kind of got like ombre designs in there as well with like a faux bleaching effect going through. And you can see really nicely, actually. I've got a very good angle on that today. Give myself a pat on the back. You can see just how beautiful that pearl design comes through. There's not many wiggle it like me, There's not many wigglers like me in the business anymore. That is actually my, my middle name. Ben What a Wiggler Moseby, they call me. Reminds you of what? Oh, the little worm on the fishing line. Yeah, I know what you mean. They're like little furry worms, aren't they? With little eyes like that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, and on the video. They have them like on the JML things, don't they? And then the videos, like they go, oh, look at them going through the fingers. And then you try and do it, and then the worm's just like wiggling all over the place. Oh, dear. Wiggly worms, eh? But look at the beautiful colours in here. Look at the B-side there. I would hasten to add, I don't think that is a B-side. I think you're getting multiple A-sides in this pad. It is absolutely beautiful. The combination of colours that you've got here, again, you've got the beautiful kind of like striped effect there. You've got a beautiful marble effect here. And look at that, hundreds and thousands. That's why I think this would work so nicely with this collection, because with the ice cream collection, because you've got so many different designs in here which will work so well. $27.96 if you're in the UK, US. $18.39 if you're in the UK. 24 sheets, 12 designs, 2 sheets of each. We've got Crafters Connect coming up in about 20 minutes' time. Debbie is here. She is currently getting ready. She's busying herself over there. So much so, she's not even lifted up her head because she doesn't know I'm talking about her because she's lost in her craft. Oh, she has now just looked up. She's busy concocting for 2 o'clock because she is going to be making exploding boxes. I feel like we've not done those in absolutely ages, so I'm very much looking forward to that show. It should be a very good show. And talking of berries, you think I just throw these shows together? No. It's all rehearsed. It's all rehearsed and scripted on the auto cue. $63.99 if you would like the Berry Bliss Showstopper. If you're in the UK, US, it is 80. There's a problem with the auto cue. Keeps tripping me up. If you're in the US, it is $83.99. That is your free shipping as well. Let me show you some of the finished samples that you can be creating with this set. That is super duper. I think, where's mine in here? Hang on. Here we go. Yeah, there it is. So, how do I know it's mine? I'll tell you how I know it's mine. Ben Moseby, expert crafter, Crafterganza UK marketing suite. There you go. That's how I know. That's the official. Does it say 5 stars? Yes. That's the official one that I made with you guys in green class when we did Crafterganza UK. It's such a fun set to work with. You get all the berries in there. You get the little basket die, and the basket die, of course, you can emboss. With the embossing folder that comes with it, so it gives that really cool sort of like basket weave effect to it. So yes, even yours truly can craft with this set. That I really love, and such a simplistic project. Basically, a bit of craft card, embossed, layered some paper over the top to create a little belly band, cut the cherries out, added a little die cut circle there, maybe, you know, the circle cut has been used, stamped the thank you so very much in there, boom, you are done. Absolutely no problem at all. This is super cute as well. Oh, look at that, who's created that there? That's lovely. There's a little 3D berry set in there, so you can create your own little 3D strawberry in this set. And also, you can create things like this, because there's a second embossing folder that Nicole Brother-Rick-Rack has used just there to create that fantastic sample. Loads of beautiful matting and layering there, some stunning designs as far as the papers are concerned, and then you've also got that embossing folder, and then just some nesting dies with the detailing on top. How do you make all of this, I hear you cry? Well, let me show you how you do it. Oh, by the way, you get the paper pad included in this bundle too, don't you? So I'll show you that as well. That would be a good idea, Ben. The paper pad is here. You get a 12 by 12. Ah, yes, and an 8 by 8. Good job you said, because I'd have missed that. The 12 by 12 is brilliant. What we've started doing now with a lot of our collections, as you would have seen, is that we are bringing you linen cardstock with the papers as well. So you get 5 different colours of the linen cardstock, 250 GSM, twice over. So that's 10 sheets. And then you're also going to get on top of that these 12 designs just here, 2 times over, giving you 34 sheets in total. What's different about this pad, though, is that all of the papers that you've got in here have got a linen feel finish to them as well. Now, I am aware that you've only got 2 of the different colours here. We've obviously used this. You will get 5 when you get your pad. But look at all of the beautiful papers in here. And what I love is it's berries on one side, and you won't appreciate the feel of that linen texture, obviously, until you get this home. But you've got berries on one side, and then lots of beautiful patterns on the reverse. Just as a by-the-by, I'm not bigging myself up here, because it was quite a simple little project. It works very nicely with your little shaped card bases collection. Little mini jar I made there on Monday. There we go, pop that down there. So yeah, berries and patterns and all sorts of different berries in there. What's lovely also is that you've got full-on 12 by 12 pages framed and ready to go. So if you wanted to stick that into a piece of home decor, if you wanted to make a memory album with that, a scrapbook page, did loads of scrapbooking yesterday with D. Rob. So if you want to go back and watch those shows, you can. And these are the kind of papers you'd be peeling out of the pad and using for that. Just makes life easy. Again, here, look at that. It's eminently snippable. If you want to get some berry borders 1, 2, 3, 4 berry borders, done and dusted very, very quickly indeed. And all the berries in there, as I say, from raspberries to strawberries. You've got cherries in there as well. It is beautiful. And I'm a big, big fan of the reverse patterns too, because I just think it gives you a lot of option when it comes to using this outside of the berry collection. So that's the paper pad that you're getting in 12 by 12. Then you get the 8 by 8 paper pad included as well. And a lot of people were very, very excited about the fact that we did an 8 by 8 pad here, because we normally do 12 by 12 and 6 by 6. 8 by 8 seems to be coming back here at Crafters Companion, I think potentially because a lot of you love working in 8 by 8. And this is so lovely because it's a very different kind of style of design compared to the 12 by 12. A little bit more, I think I ever described this very well, but a bit more cartoony, I suppose, in its approach. It's all about the berries once again, and all about the beautiful patterns on the reverse, but it's a very different style to the designs that you've got in your 12 by 12. But that's all included within the bundle. So you've got 36 sheets in there, 12 different designs, 3 sheets of each, 2 paper pads first in. Now, on top of that, you're going to get this set here. So this is the berry basket. So the card that we did at Crafterscompanion was obviously made using this set. That's the kind of thing you're going to be able to do, creating that card there with everything that you've got. And if you want that basket weave effect that you're just seeing on this project here, that's where you bring in your woven basket embossing folder. All right, so that's the one that you're going to use to create that effect. And I think that looks equally as good as I showed you on that project a few moments ago. I think that's a great project. It's so simple, but really, really effective. And that's all that's been done there, embossed with that embossing folder, strip of paper from the 8 by 8 pad, cut some of the cherries out, stamped on a sentiment, boom, done. It's upside down, I realise that, but look, it just looks brilliant. It looks absolutely brilliant, simple to do, works so well. Then on top of that, you've got your second embossing folder. This one's a 3D embossing folder, and it's the one that Nicole used to create this project just here. So again, you've got more of those sort of peaks and troughs on that 3D folder. Allowing you to kind of get that more of a sculpted finish to your project. And by the way, if you were shopping with us yesterday on Craft Vault and you picked up that absolutely redonkulous deal on your glossy highlights, 2 for the price of 1. This is the kind of collection, again, you'll be using your glossy highlights on, just to get that kind of like high sheen and shine finish on your cherries. Then you've got your Build-A-Berry set. The Build-A-Berry obviously has got the little tags just there. We did have I haven't got it here today, but we did have a project to show you those. But basically, cute little tags. You can paper piece the detail back in there. And that die there, you multi-cut. And that creates you your strawberry, as you can see on this really cool place setting. So you multi-cut that, stick it together. You've got your little calyx there as well to pop on the top. So that's how you get your 3D berry. Then you've also got your berry sentiment. This one here is that sentiment just there. All right. So what you've got is the base layer. Then you've got the berry wording here in that cursive font, fits over the top, and then you've got all of your stamped images just here to add into it. So thank you very much. You're very special, very amazing. Lots of different things that you can create with that set. And if it's sentiments you're after, there is your sweet wishes sentiments. Again, loads of fun. Things like life is sweet, you are very special, with love, I have, oh no, have a very sweet birthday. You've also got in there, thank you very much, I love you very much, and you are very special. $63.99 is your platinum price on that one. If you're in the US, it's $83.99. Again, check the shop. No, not shop the day. Ben, you've fallen into the trap again. You had it right yesterday. It's called Today's Offers. Today's Offers is where you can check all of today's offers. And you can see what offers there are today. So yeah, if you want to split those bits and pieces up, if you do want to kind of get more paper pads, maybe there's just elements of that collection you want to buy and some that you don't, then you can make up your own smaller bundles there as well. More comments coming through, which we will read very, very shortly indeed. But before that, some of the best comments I feel that we get are when you send through all the love, when you tell us why you love us, when you tell us why you love the channel, when you tell us why you've been with us for so many years. By the way, feel free to send those through on the comments. But whilst we were over in the States back in April, seems like an age ago now, I managed to catch up with a load of you lovely people and ask you why you love Crafters TV.
Hello, my name is Sharon Hinkle from Scottsdale, Arizona, and I love Crafter's Companion. I love the products, I love the people, and it's just like home. They treat you wonderfully. Customer service is great, and I've been with them for over 10 years, and I love them. And Crafters TV is very special.
I've really enjoyed those craftimonials. Get some UK ones in. Send them in. Go on. Like, if you're not going to film a craft room through the Crafty keyhole, send in a craftimonial. We love playing them. Do you know what? More than anything for me, I love to see your lovely faces. I love to see your lovely faces. So yeah, do get in touch. If you're going to do a little craftimonial, by the way, landscape it. No. Yes. Landscape it. So that is... you just said you just sounded like Basil Fawlty. Right. Okay. So yeah, what you're going to do is you're going to go like that. I'll hold it that way so you can see a bit better. Like that. There's Molly. Not like that. No. Yes. That's it. So that's it. It's LinkedIn. Stop staring at my phone, you lot. So like that on the landscape, and just hold it like that. Film it, send it in. Basically, why you love us so much. What's the best thing about Crafters TV? All that kind of stuff. We'd love to have your craftimonials. If you want to send any written ones in right now as well, feel free to do so, and I will read those out before the end of the show. studio@crafterscompanion.co.uk. Now. Wonderland is only available in the UK as a full showstopper. It is sold out in the US. The paper pads have sold this out in the US, so if you do want to shop for this in the US, any of the kind of hardware I'll show you in just a second you can still shop for. The paper pad, though, has sold it out, and when I show you some of the samples, you can understand the reason why. I mean, my goodness me, this was an incredible launch. And it still, I think, is one which lots of people want to get their hands on, one which is on a lot of people's wish lists, and one, as I say, which is still available in full here in the UK. Everything here you're going to get in the kit. So the elements in this, you've got the ability to be able to create beautiful pieces with the frames that you're going to get, with the dies that you're going to get, with the papers that you're going to get as well. Do we, question, was there ephemera with this kit? Yes. Is that still in the UK showstopper? Because I haven't got it here in my box. It is it? Look at me knowing my stuff. So that isn't in here. The ephemera. But basically, the only reason it made me think, because on this card here, loads of the elements that you've got, like the 3D elements there, are ephemera. So you get basically a huge packet full of ephemera, which is basically... bits and pieces like this. It's cards, it's hats, it's the pocket watches, it's the keys, little, almost like pre-die cut pieces, if you like, that you can stick onto your projects really, really nice and easily. You're going to get in your set the ability to be able to create, I mean, that is a masterpiece again. Marie, absolutely incredible. Marie and Nicole, the rest of the team are incredible. This is used... Well, pretty much all the elements from the kit, because it's used the embossing folders that you're going to get, it's used the papers that you're going to get, it's used the ribbon that you're going to get with this as well. It has used ephemera, it's used this beautiful creator card die that you're going to get. It really is a beautiful project, and I think it is credit to our team that they've created so many beautiful samples, but also credit to the designers as well, allowing our design team to get so creative with this set, because, you know, it's one of those sets that's going to allow you to be very, very creative indeed, because you've got so many different elements in here to get creating. This is like the build your own Alice. You've got the mirror in there. You've got all of the beautiful papers in there too. And let me show you what you're going to get. So bear in mind, you will get a pack of ephemera in your kit. You will also get the ribbon that I showed you on that card. That kind of like check ribbon you will be getting in this showstopper as well. So that comes with it. Now, the papers, again, are absolutely incredible. As with the Berry Bliss collection, what we did here is we gave you a beautiful selection of papers, and then the linen cardstock in the back as well. So the linen cardstock you've got here of 5 different colours. So you're getting 10 sheets in total, 2 sheets of each of the colours in the linen cardstock. And what's so great about this again is all the colours are going to match up absolutely perfectly with the colours that you've got within this kit as far as the illustrations are concerned. So fantastic linen cardstock, 250 GSM. You're also going to get all of these beautiful papers, which are, I mean, stunningly designed. All of the elements that you would want as far as the Alice collection is concerned. So you've got the keyhole, you've got the teacups, you've got the pocket watches, you've got the elements of the different suits of cards. You've got, again, option to cut into this, designed with that intent for you to be able to snip these down to make your smaller projects like your 6x6s, 5x7 cards, 4x4, however you want to do it. If you just want to peel these out as one 12x12 piece of paper, of course you can do that and get crafting. And then on the reverse of these, I mean, again, the snippability here is absolutely off the chart. And on the reverse, look at all the different beautiful patterns that you've got. And whilst quite a few of these are perhaps a bit more Tales of Wonderland skewed, you have got designs in here that I really feel that you can take out and use with other collections. So you get that, along with your ephemera, along with your ribbon. This is the Creator Card die that I showed you just a few moments ago on that amazing project here. So simply cut it into your cardstock or use the die to cut it out as a panel to layer on top. Absolutely incredible. I think potentially one of the best Creator Card dies we've ever done. Colour that one in and you can create something like you're seeing just here. That's included in the bundle. On top of that, you're going to get your stamps. So this is simply called playing cards. Again, if you want to get these individually, today's offers is the way to go. So you've got all your playing cards there, the Queen, King, Jack, Ace, and then you've got your detail on here as well as far as the different suits are concerned. There's the elegant frame. So that one I showed you on the first project where you get the stamp and the die to be able to cut that beautiful frame out. It's like the looking glass, isn't it, really, I suppose? And again, you can pop a bit of metallic cardstock behind there in the silver to make it look like a mirror. You can make a little shaker element out of that as well if you want to, or quite simply just pop a sentiment or maybe a beautiful floral in there. There's your ornate keys. Again, this is where this is brilliant. Will work brilliantly with everything in this collection, but if you need a key for, let's say, a 21st project, key to the door, then you've got all of that in there. Take that out of the Alice collection or out of the Tales of the Wonderland collection and it will work absolutely perfectly. And as I showed you on one of the projects a few moments ago as well, this is the set where you can build your own Alice and build your own rabbit. So all those different elements, really nice size for you to be able to get your bits of box out, your gubbins box, or whatever you call it, and use up those, those scraps of paper and card. Although alternatively, you've got all the colours of the papers that you need in your pad. And then last but by no means least, all of your beautiful sentiments in there. Queen for the day, you're simply splendid. Let the madness begin. You make life wonderful. Mad about you, tea and laughter, and a little magic. And I love the fact that you've got all of those other little elements on there as well, as far as your suits of cards are concerned, little swaddles, you've got teacups and flowers and more. Only available as a showstopper in the UK, it is $91.99. If you want the elements in the US, of course, you can shop the today's offers page. It's all there for you. And again, if you're in the UK and you don't want it all, then of course you can simply just pick and choose off the today's offers page. Still to come today, we've got loads across the day for you, including in just a few moments' time, Crafters Connect. We've also got the rerun of the Wagon Show. Yes, Sheila's Wagon will be being made at 1 o'clock, which is a fantastic show to definitely watch. 2 o'clock, we've got Exploding Boxes. 3 o'clock, we're back with me, Digital Me, for the pick of the week. 4 o'clock, it's me and thee for a Crafty Deal Reveal, our most interactive, and he said game show, so it is a bit of a game show really, our most interactive show where you choose the box, we set the price. Producer Johnny will be ringing up that phone in the show, and then we've got a craft along tonight, live at 5. So that is all on the way. Keep watching. We're going to be back in about 2 or 3 minutes' time. The fish is here, ready and raring to go. She's limbering up as I speak, and we'll be back with more deals, more fun in just a few moments' time. So until then, thank you for watching, and bye for now.